Forsberg, given the recent fleet changes. But I mean, I can't argue with the man considering he's been winning just about everything. Not even just Rivals brackets either. He won the Plat Master Exhibition.
True.
This guy might be the greatest gamer, second greatest gamer. Sorry, Void's here.
Yeah.
Second greatest gamer.
We'll see. I mean, maybe next World's Greatest Gamer we'll see CakeAssault there because honestly, he might deserve it. Here we go. We're going to start straight into game one on Godai Delta here. It's going to be the fleet though this time, completely disregarding the solo force sprint thing. Just decided to maybe face off and just decide who's the better fleet here. I
can understand this, but considering that the Fleet Forceman matchup is a little awkward for the Forceman player, considering how Fleet interacts with Smoke in general. So I like the idea here from Cake. I'm honestly just saying, like, hey, man, like, best player in the world here. I could kind of just diff you if I feel like it. Revilo, of course, no pushover whatsoever. Starting off in a really consistent manner.
Ooh.
Oh, barely avoiding that.
Not going to fall for that one, but still able to make it back to the ledge of the side. He's going to push Cake once again, but the fight back. Nice tech chase here, not able to continue it, but the down tilt nair pushes him off stage, goes high, gets the up smash, not the second one though. Good air dodge.
Oh, just nice evasion there. I'm loving the way that Revilo is playing more grounded now, waiting for CakeAssault to throw out an over-aggressive option. Nice patient play on that ledge. High recovery though, CakeAssault gets back to ledge, misses the down strong unfortunately. Revilo gonna try to counteract that. I like the side special high and the down strong low, again, to cover all of the options that CakeAssault throwing from the ground, but a crazy good up strong to start out game number one.
Great start there from CakeAssault. I do love the fact that since both of them are playing Fleet, they kind of sometimes have the same habits. And we saw an instance there where their forwarders clanked at the same time, and it's just, it's really funny to see just those options collide there.
So trying to avoid that up strong there. Nice, again, getting towards the ground. Revilo looking to close the stock out soon, just barely avoiding that downer from CakeAssault. Nice pressure on the platform with that nair. Do the dash attack as well. Just barely avoiding that once more. CakeAssault's been so good at avoiding these aerials at ledge from Revilo. Like you said, the Fleet matchup, they share the brain cell. They understand what's going on.
Wow, and the purple's not going to be true. Actually going to still survive that falling up air.
That's the second time ever I've seen the purple not fail. That's crazy.
That one seemed convincing too, I'm surprised, but the side B allows for Revilo to make it back onto the stage. The platform pressure from CakeAssault is honestly one of the things that his Fleet does the best, because I feel like a lot of the hits actually connect into those tech chases, and just CakeAssault's always ready to get there.
Definitely agreed. We're seeing Revilo trying to match the same. There goes the up air. Going to be taking it there. And now Revilo has a decent hill to climb, especially with that drop down there. CakeAssault's been so consistent at playing the ledge here in this game number one. Revilo, of course, trying to make this climb back. Wouldn't be easier said than done, though.
I'm not going to lie. It really does feel like Cake plays at a different speed than most other players. I feel like some Fleets wouldn't even dare to go for that, but CakeAssault is just all over those edge guards, just able to get there in whatever position he wants to be as quickly as possible. And now this forwarder train to the nair is just going to set up such a nasty edge guard. And how does Revilo get back?
It's honestly just like having the peace of mind of all your different characters' tools and how to use them optimally, like just like that. Being able to know when to pressure there, when to go off ledge. You look at a character, like a typical zoner character that has like some good CQC options, you're like, damn, like I wish someone could take advantage of that. CakeAssault's like, I know exactly what this button does, how fast this button comes out. I know Fleet, while she's really good at the mid-range and the long range, I can also track you down with my nair and back her consistently and take those stocks incredibly early.
Yeah, I mean, look at these edge guards. It just really is super consistent when it comes to like where CakeAssault decides to place these aerials. But now on a different stage here, we'll see how Revilo can kind of adapt here, because I don't think the showing was too bad. We saw a little bit of breath of life in some of those moments, but at the end of the day, the edge guards were the defining factor. Let's see if Revilo can maybe do that to CakeAssault here as well.
Honestly, Revilo has got a decent bit of a repertoire behind him. As I just recently heard, apparently is a top Slap City player, which is incredibly hilarious.
Yeah.
But
that game is awesome.
That game is sick. Shout out to Slap City, everyone who enjoys that game. Of course, he's making a name for himself right here. Again, playing the grounded game consistently, which might not be serve you as well in this matchup, but it seems to be working out whenever CakeAssault overextends. Considering how confident he is in his options, sometimes you can just unknowingly overextend and get caught up.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're seeing a little bit of some instance of CakeAssault being super familiar with Rivals. We saw an instance where got the parry onto the jab, but Revilo was a little too confident in the parry, and CakeAssault was just noticing that it was a jab. The down strong is going to get shielded. Trying to get back to ledge here. Revilo trying to play safe, but keeps getting caught by these burst options. Ooh. The ledge hang. That's a good one.
Now CakeAssault again, now actually changing the shift of his momentum to now playing, actually facing off against Revilo on the ground. It's like, hey man, if you want to stay, if you're so attached to the ground, I'll meet you there too. I know how to do this. Even when, no matter what character playing, especially on Fleet, I can meet your energy down there, especially when you're recovering high like that. Nice punish there with the down throw. CakeAssault is still putting the pressure on, like white on rice with that reverse back air. Very clean stuff.
That was fantastically done. I honestly got a little confused there to say I thought Revilo was the one that got that stock, but CakeAssault is just all over Revilo right now. And what I was curious about is how much time Revilo has put into this game, because as you mentioned, being a top Slab City player, not quite sure how familiar Revilo is with the Rivals scene, but I mean, clearly it's not doing too shabby, but CakeAssault is just on a different level.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you play the best player in the world. Sometimes it sucks. You can't really show off too much of what you're great at, but I mean, we're seeing here, trying to make it back to ledge, but CakeAssault has been covering every single option, recognizing when he's going low, when he's going high, and even here, getting back to ledge, is playing extremely conservative with your options there. Revilo going down to challenge that and actually going to find that ledge hog. Very well played there from Revilo.
There we go, first stock for Revilo, definitely not impossible. A game like Rivals allows for these comebacks to happen. Stock on the platform, gonna get that nair. CakeAssault now just trying to cover the ledge, allowing Revilo no chance at this comeback, but the double back air still gets a little bit of percent. No crazy combos. The pressure here in the corner is ridiculous, and no down air to seal it.
Oh, but that's down strong is going to do it there from CakeAssault. And CakeAssault now going up 2-0 in the set. You just mentioned, actually wondering how much experience Revilo has in this game. I actually have here, well, I do definitely think that New York specifically is the strongest region on the East Coast for Rivals. Like one of the second strongest regions is New England, where Revilo comes from.
Oh, right.
Placing 3rd out of 39 at Prodigy Classic number 3, 1st at Ocean State Jablock, and actually recently at CoinDocs 119 getting 25th place. So definitely no pushover whatsoever. And let's see, considering we're taking to a stage like this, how do you feel about this stage pick going forward?
I kind of like this stage pick because at least it allows for that space that was not present in the last 2 games, right? Because in the last 2 games we saw stages that really allowed for CakeAssault to put on that pressure. But in a stage like this one with more room for Revilo to kind of move around, maybe we see a little bit of a different game plan come in here.
I really like that point there, Archmage. And now Revilo looking to make it back. But again, once again, CakeAssault blocking the ledge there with those aerials placing. Of course, Revilo again going to ledge low, trying to catch CakeAssault, getting over aggressive, but nice parry off a down throw as well. Chasing him low, forcing the air there on the side special. Almost gets hit there with the down strong. Oh, there we go. Nice ledge play from Revilo. Does he find it? No, CakeAssault again going for the deep recovery.
Very nicely done. I love the movement here, but the down air aggressive in that disadvantage. Really well done from CakeAssault. The awareness there. Has the mark, gonna switch it off, and the up air is gonna kill.
The mark passing at the last possible second. Very well played from CakeAssault, taking that stock, now accentuating this damage even more. Down throw into the nair coming out. Dewey pressure here at the ledge, just barely with that drop down with the Waveland. Looking to get back in this game. Revilo looking to find a little piece of damage, but CakeAssault is keeping the pressure up and looking unstoppable as of right now.
Oh my God! CakeAssault is still familiar with Fleet after the changes. Do not let the propaganda change it. CakeAssault is insane.
Oh my God, no, not like this. Not like this. Not the nair bear.
Oh, not again.
That might just do it. Oh, great air dodge there.
And the trade allows Revilo another chance at life, but is it a little too late? What an amazing start to this game, and it's only been a minute.
Dropping down there, CakeAssault looking to end this game as soon as possible. Revilo still in this, though, as you mentioned, just trying to keep himself boots on the ground, catching CakeAssault overextending. Here comes the nair, though. Do we find the stock here? He gets called out by that down with the double down air. Hey, Fleet players, that down air is still pretty damn good.
It's still pretty good, I think. Oh, no. And a dangerous edge guard here, still able to make it back, and the uppie is so strong. Able to avoid the tornado, the nair out of shield, sends off stage for maybe the last time, and the nair takes it. CakeAssault with the confident 3-stock in that game 3.
And actually, as we saw at the end there, like I mentioned, I made the joke about down air still being good. Actually, CakeAssault perfectly punishing that at the end, recognizing the alteration on the hitbox. We saw he tried to recover there at the end with the down air just slowly, but since there was the change in making the hitbox smaller at the beginning of it, like just barely missed the top. That was tragic.
That is a tragedy right there. Look at that.
Look at this.
Oh,
just barely getting beat out there by that nair. That sucks.
Yeah, that is how it's going to have to be. But well done from CakeAssault. Fantastic game overall. You really do see the confidence show up in these matches, man, because no one else can move like that, man. It is insane speed and awareness of the kit, right? And even in a character like Flea, where I feel like a lot of the time of CakeAssault has been put in towards that force burn recently, you just still see that like prowess, right? And it's just,
I think genuinely the most impressive thing, like you're mentioning there, the fact that like you have two characters that aren't easy to pick up on the fly. Cake already putting so much time into Fleet with all of the aerial extensions, with the range play, with the shenanigans with the mark, and then you switch to a character like Force Burn. Being able to jump between both of them, all the different resources they have, and still being so consistent. Like, I feel like most people like, oh, he's going to Force, he's going to fall off a little bit, but then he'll get back up. Nope. Back on Force, I'm still winning everything. I can't stop winning. Like, he can't, no one can touch this guy.
he really can't stop winning. It's just the truth. CakeAssault is a force to be reckoned with, and I'm excited to see if anyone can put up a fight with him. Because right now it is seeming unstoppable. But that is it for CakeAssault right now. We're going to continue to move on to Switch versus Mars. Luminosity's very own here in Rivals of Aether. Of course, Mars, very popular Smash Ultimate player, but no slouch in Rivals either.
Yeah, only really entered like a handful of Rivals brackets, but has been showing out especially. He ended up getting 9th at LMBM. He ended up getting 2nd at the Throne in the Rivals 2 bracket. So definitely